So there's been a lot of feedback from the scrumguides.org site, where the new Scrum Guide is up now. If you want to go, anyone can go and download it. It's been translated into a few languages. But you're now adding the Scrum values to the Scrum Guide. We'll be talking through them. But what drove that choice?
We'll be talking more about user voice and how people voted on this. But Scrum values are the lifeblood of Scrum. Scrum has artifacts, it has events, it has roles, but by itself, that's just like a skeleton, an empty skeleton. The values, the way people act, the way they interact with each other, what they care about, how they operate, is what makes it alive. And I remember, this is back in 2000. I've worked with Jeff for a long time. And I remember back in year 2001, or 2000, he and I were working, he was CTO at Patient Keeper, a place in Cambridge that built medical devices. And he asked me to come in and help him with Scrum. And as I was working with them, I realized that, there were some values that were really, really important for people using Scrum. And if they embraced those values, if they cherished those values, it would create a culture that would help people work together in small Scrum teams and even larger groups. And so I took the things we found at Patient Keeper, and we actually wrote a book, Agile Software Development with Scrum, in 2001. In Chapter 9, we refer to Patient Keeper and all those values and documented what those values were. So those values have been out there for a long time, and I think it's important that people understand that with them, Scrum is a place you want to live. Without them, it's not necessarily a place you want to be.